Hello, Steve White, Trick White 89 for Steve White's 89. Well, it's happened again. Almost all the Star Trek films have left Paramount Plus in America. This happened a little while ago, and then they came back, and now they're gone again. Now people are arguing, oh, they already had these contracts in place, blah, blah, blah. Well, what's the excuse now? They've had them back. What, did they have more contracts that they just already had signed years in advance? Or could it possibly be that they make more money out of licensing the films to other companies to stream than they do actually with views through Paramount Plus? Could that be it? I mean, I'm just speculating there. But it seems that's the case. They keep hiring them out. Now, why don't they do that with the TV series, the new series? Well, probably no one wants them. But that's just speculation on my part. I don't know anything, of course. I've just been a Star Trek fan my whole life. I don't know anything. But yeah, so they're gone again. So people who, are paying for Paramount Plus for Star Trek, and although they are getting every series, every episode, they're not getting every movie, and they don't know when they're getting the movies, when they're not getting the movies. And I mean, I wouldn't be 100% sure the series couldn't go at some point. If they could make more money out of selling them to someone else, I think they would, because it's all about money. So even if they had subscribers subscribing because it's supposed to be the home of Star Trek, if they could make more money out of selling them to another service, I think they would. But yeah, I mean, the only real solution is physical media. So buy your Star Trek films on Blu-ray and DVD and 4K. No one can take them away. I've got multiple copies of the series and the movies, all of them in DVD and Blu-ray, well, all the ones that are in Blu-ray, because not all the series are. But I've got them all. I've got them twice, honestly, and no one can ever take them away from me. I can watch them wherever I want. I don't have to worry about buffering or data or licensing, availability, censoring, editing. Just buy physical media. I know people just don't want to do that because they don't want, bookshelves full of DVDs and things, but it's better than that, than having nothing. It's better to have your own library than to, want to watch Star Trek. Oh, it's gone. Even though I'm paying for a service that's supposed to be the home of Star Trek, it doesn't have the Star Trek films. At the moment, I think they've only got Into Darkness and Beyond, which, of course, nobody wants because they're the worst. Nemesis and Star Trek 5 are gold compared to those two, and everyone knows it. That's why no one wants them. But yeah, all the other films are gone. They just went recently. They were there for a while, for a moment. Star Trek, Paramount Plus was home to all of Star Trek, but apparently they didn't make enough money out of them, and they sold them off to someone else again. So I know some people will argue that, they must have made those contracts years ago, and they're just waiting for all the old contracts to go out, and then they'll be home permanently. Well, I don't think so. I think they make more money licensing them out, and anyone who comes to them with money, they're going to give them to them. And they probably will with the series as well if anyone actually wanted the new series. They don't seem to be letting go of the old series though, although I'm not actually sure where else they're being seen and whatever. Certainly they're not exclusive to anyone else, but I think they are being shown, certainly syndicated. So yeah. But yeah, it's I don't know what else to say. It's a bit sad. Like I said, if you're paying for the service because it's the home of Star Trek, then, you're only getting the series. And it's totally unpredictable because it just comes down to money. And I think anyone who offers them enough, they're going to sell them off because they want to make money, and they're probably not making money through the streaming alone, because the new series costs a lot of money, and I don't think a lot of people are watching them. They do have an audience, but it's not like the original Star Trek. The loyalty, the viewership, the merchandising, all those money-making opportunities, they're not really with new Trek, so they've got to find the money where they can get it. And if that's licensing out the films, I think that's how they're going to do it. So that's my theory. I'm not claiming to actually be on the inside and actually know exactly what's happening, because I'm not, and I find it funny when people tell me what's happening on the inside of Paramount like they have any idea, because they don't work there either. But it's not hard to speculate, and it's not hard to work out some of what is happening and some of the wrangling and politics and money issues that are happening. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. 5 minutes. I never keep my videos to 5 minutes. I try to and they always go way, way over, but this one is pretty close, so yay me.